morning. We will discuss about William Wordsworth, the great romantic poet. This is the portrait of William Wordsworth by Benjamin Robert Hayden, National Portrait Gallery. He was poet laureate of the United Kingdom in 6 April 1843 to 23rd April 1850 till his death. He was monarch of Victoria, preceded by Robert Southey and succeeded by Lord Alfred Tennyson. I am Rajni Meena, Assistant Professor, Government College Rawatwata. William Wordsworth was an English romantic poet who, with Samuel Taylor Coleridge, helped to launch the Romantic age in English literature with their joint publication Lyrical Ballads 1798. Wordsworth's magnum opus is generally considered to be the Prelude, a semi-autobiographical poem of his early years that he revised and expanded a number of times. It was posthumously titled and published by his wife in the year of his death, before which it was generally known as the Poem to Coleridge. Wordsworth was poet laureate from 1843 until his death from pleurisy on 23rd April 1850. His early life. Second of 5 children to John Wordsworth and Annie Coxon, William Wordsworth was born on 7 April 1770 in which is now named Wordsworth House in Cockermouth, Cumberland, part of the scenic region in northwestern England known as the Lake District. William's sister, the poet and the diarist Dorothy Wordsworth, to whom he was close all his life, was born of the following year and two were baptized together. They had 3 other siblings: Richard, the eldest, who became a lawyer; John, born after Dorothy, who went to sea and died in 1805; and when the ship of which he was captain, the Earl of Evergreen, was wrecked off the south coast of England; and the Christopher, the youngest, who entered the church, rose to be the master of Trinity College, Cambridge. Wordsworth's father was legal representative of James Lowther, first Earl of Lonsdale, and through his connections lived in a large mansion in the small town. He was frequently away from home on business, so the young William and his siblings have little involvement with him and remained distant from him until his death in 1783. He did encourage William in his reading and in particular set him to commit large portion of verse to memory, including works by Milton, Shakespeare, Spenser. William was allowed to use his father's library. William also spent time at his mother's parents' house in Penrith, Cumberland, where he was exposed to the moors but did not get along with his grandparents or his uncles, who also lived there. His hostile interaction with them distressed him to the point of contemplating suicide. Wordsworth was taught to read by his mother and attended first a tiny school of low quality in Cockermouth, then a school in Penrith for the children of upper class families, where he was taught by Anne Birkett, who insisted on instilling in her students tradition that included pursuing both scholarly and local activities, especially the festivals around Easter, May Day, and Shrove Tuesday. Wordsworth was taught both the Bible and the Spectator, but little else. It was at the school in Penrith, and he met the Hutchinson, including Mary, who later became his wife. After the death of William Wordsworth's mother in 1778, his father sent him to Hawkshead Grammar School in Lancashire and sent Dorothy to live with relatives in Yorkshire. She and William did not meet again for 9 years. Wordsworth made his debut as a writer in 1787 when he published a sonnet in European magazine. The same year, he began attending St. John College, Cambridge. He received his BA degree in 1791. He returned to Hogshead for the first 2 summers of his time at Cambridge and often spent later holidays on walking tours, visiting places famous for the beauty of their landscape. In 1790, he went on walking tour of Europe, during which he toured the Alps extensively and visited nearby areas of France, Switzerland, and Italy. Relation, Relationship with Annette Bellon. In November 1791, Wordsworth visited revolutionary France and became enchanted with the Republican movement. He fell in love with a French woman, Annette Bellon, who, is, who in 1792 gave birth to their daughter, Caroline. Financial problems and Britain's tense relations with France forced him to return to England alone the following year. The circumstances of his return and his subsequent behavior raised doubts as to his declared wish to marry Annette. However, he supported her and his daughter as best he could in later life. The reign of terror left Wordsworth thoroughly disillusioned with the French Revolution, and the outbreak of armed hostilities between Britain and France prevented him from seeing Annette and his daughter for some years. With the Peace of Amiens again allowing travel to France in 1802, Wordsworth and his sister Dorothy visited Annette and Caroline in Calais. The purpose of the visit was to prepare Annette for the fact of his forthcoming marriage to Mary Hutchinson. Afterwards, he wrote the sonnet. It is a beauteous evening, calm and free, recalling a seaside walk with the 9-year-old Caroline, whom he had never seen before that visit. Mary was anxious that Wordsworth would do more for Caroline. Upon Caroline's marriage in 1816, Wordsworth settled $30 a year on her, equivalent to 2,313 as of 2009, payment which continued until 1835 when they were replaced by a capital settlement. This is Wordsworth in 1798, about the time when he began to write the Prelude. First publication in Lyrical Ballads. The year 1793 saw the first publication of poems by Wordsworth in the collection An Evening Walk and Descriptive Sketches. In 1795, he received a legacy of $900 from Wesley Calvert and became able to pursue a career as a poet. It was also in 1795 that he met Samuel Taylor Coleridge in Somerset. The two poets quickly developed a close friendship. For 2 years, from 1795, William and his sister Dorothy lived at Racedown House in Dorset, a property of the Pinley family, to the west of Pilsdon Pen. They walked in the area for about 2 hours every day, and nearby hills consoled Dorothy as she pined for the fields of her native Lakeland. She wrote, "We have hills which, seen from a distance, almost take the character of mountains, some cultivated nearly to their summits, others in their wild state covered with furze and bloom. These delights me to the most as they remind me of our native wilds." In 1797, the pair moved to Alfoxden House, Somerset, just a few miles away from Coleridge's home in Nether Stowey. Together, Wordsworth and Coleridge produced Lyrical Ballad 1798, an important work in English Romantic movement. The volume gave neither Wordsworth nor Coleridge's name as author. One of the Wordsworth's most famous poems, Tintern Abbey, was published in this collection along with Coleridge's The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, and the second edition, published in 1800, had only Wordsworth listed as the author and included a preface to the poems. It was augmented significantly in the next edition, published in 1802. In this preface, some of which some scholars consider a central work of Romantic literary theory, Wordsworth discusses what he sees as the elements of a new type of verse, one that is based on the ordinary language really used by man, while avoiding the poetic diction much 18th century verse. Wordsworth also gives his famous definition of poetry as the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. It takes its origin from emotions recollected in tranquility and calls his own poems in the book experimental. A fourth and final edition of Lyrical Ballads was published in 1805. The Borders 1795 to 1797, Wordsworth wrote his only play, The Borders, a verse tragedy set during the reign of King Henry III of England, when Englishmen in the North Country came into conflict with the Scottish border rivals. He attempted to get the play staged in November 1797, but it was rejected by Thomas Harris, the manager of the Covent Garden Theatre, who proclaimed it impossible that the play should succeed in the representation. The rebuff was not received slightly by Wordsworth, and play was not published until 1842 after substantial revision. Germany and moved to the Lake District. Wordsworth Dorothy Coleridge travelled to Germany in the autumn of 1798. Coleridge was intellectually stimulated by the journey. Its main effect on Wordsworth was to produce homesickness. During the harsh winter of 1798-99, Wordsworth lived with Dorothy in Goslar, and despite extreme stress and loneliness, began work on the autobiographical piece that was later titled The Prelude. He wrote a number of other poems in Goslar, including the Lucy poems. In the autumn of 1799, Wordsworth and his sister returned to England and visited the Hutchinson family at Sockburn. When Coleridge arrived back in England, he travelled to the north with their publisher Joseph Cottle to meet Wordsworth and undertake a proposed tour of the Lake District. This was the immediate cause of the brother and sister settling at Dove Cottage in Grasmere in the Lake District, this time with another poet, Robert Southey. Nearby, Wordsworth, Coleridge, Southey came to be known as the Lake Poets. Throughout this period, many of the Wordsworth poems revolved around themes of death, endurance, separation, and grief. This is Wordsworth home, Dove Cottage, Town and Grasmere, from 1799 से 1808, and later home of Thomas de Quincey 1809 से 1820. Marriage and children. In 1802, Lothar's heir William Lothar, first Earl of Lansdale, paid the $4,000 owed to Wordsworth's father through Lothar's failure to pay his aid. It was this repayment that afforded Wordsworth the financial means to marry. On 4 October, following his visit with Dorothy to France to arrange matters with Annette, Wordsworth married his childhood friend Mary Hutchinson. Dorothy continued to live with the couple and grew close to Mary. The following year, Mary gave birth the first of 5 children, 3 of whom predeceased her and William. Thank you so much for watching this video.